Welcome to the Next Gen Marketer Podcast with your host, Sameh Jarur.
Hello and welcome to the 8th episode of the Next Gen Marketer Podcast. This week with Friday just behind us and Cyber Mondays ahead, and we have Boxing Day coming up. The shopping season is really accelerating. And if you're selling anything on either Amazon as the largest marketplace or even creating some Google shopping campaigns, I think the Amazon product scrapers are a great way to gather those key insights that you need for creating dynamic pricing campaigns on Google Shopping, for example, or to aggregate customer sentiment analysis which you can use for critical marketing messages that you might have, or even to gather customer insights about what products might be trending or what other competitors might be just selling. Let's do that. Enjoy this shopping season and let's stay competitive with the Amazon product scrapers.
Start by scraping Amazon reviews on the category side using Amplify. Next, feed the extracted data into an LLM, where the magic happens. The LLM cleans the data and maps it into structured JSON formats. From there, map out the clean data for targeted Google Shopping and Amazon seller campaigns. Integrate Make to create automated trigger events. Use it to parse data, manage workflows, and launch your campaigns seamlessly.
All right, so let's start here at the Amplify store. Let's go to the store. Let's search for the Amazon product scraper. You'll notice that there are several competing scrapers that you might have here. What we're looking for is the Amazon product scraper. So that's the most popular one. And for a good reason, it has really the most granular data, and it's the one we'll be using today. And you can really extract specific pricing and specific customer reviews. So first thing you'll notice is that there's several ways to use this. You can use the scraper by the Amazon category, or you can of course use it by the specific product URLs. And there's different use cases for each. So for example, for the Amazon category, that's a great way to benchmark your product within its category. So in this example, we'll be saying that we're selling monitors, and we want to really benchmark the pricing and maybe even customer reviews for that category. We want to know what is important for new buyers for monitors, what are they really looking for, and what are some of the values that they articulate in their reviews, which we can then of course use them for marketing messages at the top of the funnel, or use the various insights on pricing for dynamic pricing. Product URLs, I think one of the obvious use cases for that is if you were selling a specific product that is high volume, so let's say an iPhone 16 Pro, and you really wanted to benchmark yourself against other iPhone 16 Pro sellers in the immediate market to create some kind of dynamic pricing for your shopping campaigns, either on Amazon or even on Google. So those are the two use cases. So for the Amazon category, the easiest way to do that is just to go ahead and, for example, go to Amazon. You can go to this side and find your category. So for example, if we say, okay, I want to see monitors, just go ahead and click that. I think one of the key ways that you know that you've chosen the right category is when this actually identifies what your category is. And so here's the URL, which you can use. But if you wanted to filter the URL by specific competitors, so for example, you have 4 or 5 direct competitors which you really are competing against, and you don't really want to benchmark against other competitors. For example, I'm just going to use LG, Samsung, let's say, I don't know, Dell and Acer. So maybe more of a high-end monitor. And there's obviously a lot more, so maybe even by refresh rate, for example. And every time you create filter options here, it will change the URL dynamically. So you could just go ahead and copy and paste that here. And then you will run this scraper. And I will be back with the results. So once the scrape finishes, we will have a list of the competing monitors in that category, and we can go ahead and export this list to a CSV. And now let's go over to ChatGPT and try to wrangle with ChatGPT and figure out some of the key metrics like pricing and obviously differences in pricing in the category. And by uploading this, once we reach to ChatGPT, and then describe exactly what it is that you're uploading for ChatGPT. And give them, of course, some context. Of course, another thing that we want to do is ask ChatGPT to generate for us the right JSON format for both Google Shopping campaigns and for Amazon seller campaigns. And you can see here that I've used this prompt to get these two JSON formats. And based on these formats, we're going to ask ChatGPT to map out the exact CSV files properties to the JSON here. And that's exactly what it does. It basically maps out the script that you did from the Apify side to the actual format that will be needed to create some automations on the Google Shopping and Amazon seller campaign side. So next week, we'll look at how you can start doing that in Make.
See you next week and subscribe for more AI hacks with the Gen Marketer Podcast.